Hi again everyone, Adrian Hughes here with another look at MixRadio. So there hasn't been a new beta build coming out this week, but there has been a change on the back end. So as you can see here, at the top we have the most played alternative mix. And now you can see under the list of artists for that mix is that there are stats. So as you can see, there's 33,000 listens to this mix and 328 hearts. Now this applies to pretty much every mix. So as you can see, I'm scrolling down and we have the stats for all these mixes. So that's not an essential feature, but it's quite nice to see here. And as you can see, MixRadio is gaining popularity and gaining popularity fast. So if you haven't already, then go and download it, because it's a really good music streaming service. Takes into consideration all your preferences, and it tailors it very, very well to make it your own personal radio music station. Now, the other changes I'd like to take a look at are the announcement of MixRadio for the Amazon App Store. So I'll go and show you that quickly here. Give me a second. So I have the Amazon App Store brought up here, and as you can see, it's listed. So that's fantastic, because the Amazon App Store is obviously the second biggest app store behind Google Play. So this will get out to even more people out there and bring a whole new legion of MixRadio fans on board. So that's a fantastic boon. And as I said in my last video with Apple Watch support, I mean, they're just hitting it hard, and it's gaining a lot of traction, a lot of support for new platforms. And another one of these platforms is Tizen. So Samsung has released a Tizen phone this week, a new one, the Z3, which I'm showing you here. Give me a second. There it is there. It's a nice little phone there, 5-inch screen, reasonably thin, 8-megapixel camera on the back, 5 on the front. Nifty little phone. So this is being sold in India at the moment, but we might see a further expansion later. But the fantastic news, as announced this week along with the launch of this phone, is that MixRadio is making a big move into the Indian market. Now, MixRadio will be exclusive to Samsung phones. And as it says here, MixRadio is the world's most personalized free music streaming service with over 35 million songs to choose from, including, which is very important to this launch market of India, an extensive local catalogue of over 10 genres of Indian music. Now, this is fantastic news, and I'm just losing count of all the platforms that MixRadio is on now. I mean, we've got Android through Google Play Store, and obviously Amazon devices now, BlackBerry devices, which of BlackBerry OS 10.3 has the Amazon App Store preloaded anyway, so all the BlackBerry consumers have access to it. Apple Watch support, Tizen, Windows Phone, Adidas, MyCoach, smartwatch, Harman Kardon speakers, Sonos, the list just goes on and on and on. And it's fantastic to see that, and getting the word out there about this fantastic product. It's a great music streaming service I use on a daily basis. And the last big piece of news for this week that I'd like to point out is that MixRadio now has scrobbling with Last.fm. So this is the announcement here. So it's available on Android, iOS, and the web. Windows Phone coming soon. So if you don't know what scrobbling is, scrobbling keeps a record of every track of that you play on your device using apps or devices or whatnot. So they build up a giant profile. I think it's, they've had over 50 billion scrobbles since their formation in 2002 or 2003, I believe, with Last FM. And it's fantastic that you've got this ability now to share it with other people, and just helps generate all this fantastic data for the consumer artists. And I'd like to give a shout out now to the usual suspects. So we've got Dean Patrick, Steve Robbins, management of MixRadio, also Alex Whittle, and the rest of the software and dev guys in Bristol, and also the other playlist curators in Bristol, which do a fantastic job of keeping track of the latest trends in music and analysing all the data and making sure that all the coming up tracks are bang on target for our listening tastes. And a final thank you to all the mixed radio markets around the world, all the teams working there. US, Canada, India, Indonesia, obviously UK, worldwide. And that's it for this video. So a lot of changes this week, a lot of fantastic new changes, and I'd like to say thank you for watching my video, and let's cheer the guys on. This is fantastic. Mixed Radio World Domination. Now, see you guys on the next one. Okay, cheers, bye.